Well, hello everybody. It's been a while. Uh, so it's time to get back into gaming. That's why I decided. So today it's going to be Core Keeper. So this is a game I mentioned a long time ago. I have no idea how long it's been. It's been a long time, y'all. Um, but this is back when it was back in early access, and now it's 1.0 now, and it's a lot of stuff has changed since then. So I'm thinking, well. Um, I got my current PC to work to record this game, the American Truck Simulator and stuff. I'm still trying to work the bugs out of that. Um, you know, I'm in the market for a new PC. You know, hopefully get something new this fall. So hopefully we'll get back to that at some point. But and at this time, that's just on hiatus for now. So all right. So Core Keeper. Core Keeper is a top-down adventure survival game set, as you're a character that you're exploring this jungle, you come across this blue light that sucks you in, transports you deep underground. You don't know where you are, so all you know is you're just around this egg-like portal thing you see here on the screen, tile screen here, and all you can do is it says it needs power or something. So you see some statues around it, but that's all you really know. So you have to really have to defeat multiple bosses in order to reactivate this thing. Now, when this eventually came out on early access, it only had I say about three bosses. There was like this slime-like boss, and then there was this worm-like caterpillar-like boss, and then there's like another one. I think it was looks like sort of like a bird or an eagle or something like that. And that's the only thing that they had so far. But they've made so many changes to this game. It's not even funny. So, I mean, but I noticed when I fired this up because I've been playing the Switch version of this, and I noticed that I know when I started that one up, I mean it's a completely different system. But I noticed when I came up here on Steam and I launched Core Keeper, I had to do this minor update for some hot fixes and stuff, post launch, and so I noticed when I started a new profile and everything, it was like I know when it started off. I mean, you start off like in the starting area, but I had all my stuff from the previous my previous file, which is the old game file, which I guess that was prior to the 1.0 launch. So it still works, it just doesn't have the new content for some reason. I do not know why, but this is the one I was talking to you about. So this one, you yeah, for some reason it says that it's just, I guess, it doesn't have any of the new content in this particular profile. So I just started me on one. I mean, I don't necessarily want to be a mushroom guy, but I don't know. I have no idea where the hell that is. But I'm not going to choose this one because it has all my usual stuff. But anyway, so you're wondering about what the Blue Fox is. That's going to be my new YouTube name, is why I decided. Blue Fox? I don't know why. I thought, well, something different rather than Raz, because I'm a lover of the furry community, so I've made my own. It's Blue Fox 84, so I'll be my nickname will be Blue. So you can either call me Blue or Raz if you've been subscribed to my channel, or Blue Raz or ooh, it sounds like Blue Raspberry now. It's hmm. I prefer blackberries, but Blue Raspberry is pretty good. Um, anyway, so that's gonna be the name I'm going to be using from now on. So, okay, so we're going to select another character here. I do not want to use either one. So standard. Um, okay. Oh, oh yeah, we definitely want that. Okay, so um, Um, sorry, I think this really matters. uh, old. I guess that's okay. Have blue hair. Blue eyes. That's what the theme is. Yes, everything is blue. So, also when you start this game, you can do is so it's one of those things. If you've seen like Valheim or anything like that, it's so pretty much you have all these different skills and stuff that level up. Like there's like running, there's like mining are going to be the two major ones. I'll kind of go over it when we uh, actually get into the game. But so let's see, Iron Chef, Fisherman, Mage, Warlock, hmm, Demonologist. Hmm. So so you can have all these different types of perks and stuff. Uh, so you can have all this starting stuff like you have a small lantern, you have food rations, you can do all this stuff. But I literally want to start from the ground up with this character because other stuff don't really care much about because you'll be leveling up a bunch of shit anyway. So like whatever matters. Because this this fox wants to build stuff from the ground up. Okay, so so Blue doesn't like that. I'd rather do it my own way. Thank you very much. Okay, so name is Blue Fox. Crazy. Y'all can call me Blue Fox, Blue Fox, or uh, Raz Blue, Blue Raz. Yeah, that's fine. I thought it's time for a name change anyway. So all right, stop repeating myself. Let's stop that. All right. So okay, this is pretty good. Seem pretty innocent there. I wish we could play as like a different as a different species. Like I could actually play as a fox, but no, unfortunately, no. We have to be a human. That's sad. Um, let's do this. So this explains like the beginning part. So yeah, we're in the deep in the jungle. Oh yeah, it's a relic. Yes. Yeah, that's why you don't touch relics. Now it's only you disappeared, nobody else, because everybody freaked out and ran off. Sad. I was like, screw this guy. We're gonna. Yep. So here we are, folks. This is Court Keeper. So as you can see, this is the map. Yeah. It may look like it's not moving, but it is moving. These maps are extremely huge. I mean, you actually will come to a wall unless you defeat a certain boss. But these worlds are huge, y'all. This is going to probably be at least a 200 plus hour playthrough, probably. And I'm someone that's very detail oriented. I like to explore every little nook and cranny I can, and you know, yeah, I don't know why I didn't turn that tutorial off, but anyway, so they're telling you how to do stuff, but whatever. I know how to play this game. So, all right, folks. So this is the skill progression thing. So we have here mining, running, melee damage. That's if you use like swords or even when you use your mining picks or any tools or anything as weapons, it's considered melee. So it will actually be level up the melee the tree here. So vitality, so that's what you get for defeating enemies like slimes, and you'll see the enemies here soon enough. So crafting here, yeah, so it is what it is. Once you craft stuff, you get you level it up, and so it actually will increase the durability. So range combat is that they also it's either like crossbows, uh, bows and arrows. Uh, they even have guns in this game now, which and I think that's about it for that. Gardening is very basic. Fishing, cooking, you cook any recipes and stuff, you gain points for that. So these are the ones, because I knew about summoning. They had it in the original, but explosives and magic were actually added. So, so magic is when you use like magic wands or anything like that. Summoning is when you get those little, they'll have, well, I'll show you plainly. I've got a, you know, I got an idea of what I want to use in this, but I'll show y'all. Anyway, so explosive, you use grenades and anything that explosive that you create causes damage to enemies and stuff. So when you do that, then yeah, that's that's good enough, right? So anyway, so I'll show you how the leveling up stuff works once we do it. So now what we got to do now is we got to uh, what the hell? Why is there no? Uh, Normally there's some wood right there. I don't know. I guess uh, nothing else tonight. Uh, oh, whoops. Sorry. I'm pressing buttons, y'all. I'm used to this Nintendo controller. Oh, okay. So we're gonna put stuff there. Okay, wait. I'm bloody safe. Um. So also you'll see the health bar right there. That is crazy huge. So also you have to worry about food and stuff. So all you have to do is eat stuff that says you can when eating, it'll tell you what happens. So what I do, in the early beginning part of this game is just collect a bunch of mushrooms. You put two mushrooms together and make a mushroom mush stew, which actually has I think it does like 4.2 or 4 point it's 4 point something. Uh, but anyway, so I'll show you how this works. So you just press, for me, I'm using an Xbox controller, so it's going to be the left trigger. So see, there you go. So as you can see, and also for about 20 seconds, it recovers a certain amount of health. Our health is full. So, so the first thing you want to do is what I suggest y'all do is kind of light this general area up so you kind of see which way to go. It really doesn't matter which way you go. It really doesn't. So these maps are completely random. So, but first order of business though is I'm normally on this. Uh, let's see here. I'm gonna do things differently this time. So we're gonna make a table here. Yeah. So all right. So now we've built ourselves a little crafting table, so we can have a bunch of other different stuff. So furnaces will get raw ore such as um, copper, iron, tin, gold. Well, gold can be done here. It actually has to be done in an actual uh, something else. But anyway, so it's basic metal ores. Livestock, I really don't use livestock much. This stuff, and of course, makes spike traps. Cooking pot. This is a this is a must. We have to find a so 20 dirt block. That's fairly easy. Um, Watering can, and I don't really use swords. So anyway, so whoops, damn it. So as you can see, we have already leveled up, and so every few times that it levels up, I'll show you where we're at because I know I find that quite annoying that some YouTubers just don't show all that because people just want to do gameplay, but I'm very anal about this stuff. So every one of these has a skill tree, you see. So every 5 levels, you get a point, a perk point you can put in here. So these other two won't unlock unless you put 5 points in the top one here, and that goes for every single one of these. So, so yeah, it's gonna be so probably by level 25, you'll be able to choose one or the other. So that goes for every single one of these. So yeah, so right now, yeah, it'd be easier if I had a tool. Okay, I get it. All right. So we need a wood pickaxe. Okay, it's 4 wood. Okay. Okay, let's have a look around, shall we? It's probably not the best way to do it, but smack your ass. It's not, yeah, I know. Okay, shut up already. That's really annoying. Especially when you play this game before, stuff like that. No. Oh, son of a... I did not want that. Oh, jeez, how freaking annoying. Oh, well, I guess we'll go ahead and use it anyway. Guess it doesn't matter. Looks stupid, but at least it's armor, right? Oh, gee, great. I want a freaking weapon. This is bullshit. All right. Okay. All right. Okay, so yeah, we got another running level up and running. So that right there here is copper ore. It's gonna be a lot easier once we get the pickaxe. So let's see if we can make a pickaxe now, like I wanted. Thank you. Thank you for playing. Alright. Yeah, this is... Oh, that's so annoying. Yeah. Oh, man, this thing's weak. Okay, let's see. Oh, gosh, seriously? Okay. So, I'm just gathering up some wood and stuff right now. So you can actually put it on the walls and stuff. I think that's pretty cool. I'm mine away here. Ah, okay. Yeah, it probably best to have like some sort of, whatever. Okay, so we gathered up some stuff here. So let's see what we got here. So we need to, I need to, let's see, 20 dirt block. Exactly 20. Oh, that's pristine there. Okay, so there's a certain things I like to do here. So all this crap needs to not be here. So, okay, so you can also find these random seeds. This is a glow tulip. Now, in the early part of the game, when you do not have a lantern, it's best you can actually combine plants with other stuff like mushrooms. You make this glow thing. So let's go ahead and make one of these and set up a furnace, shall we? So let's go ahead and see what's going to be our craft. I guess we can make this a crafting area. So let's do it right here. Okay, so now we're going to be making some. Now, what's cool about this is you don't necessarily need. I have, wow, I found 10 this early. Oh, that's crazy. Um, so yeah, that's 10 ore, which is completely different to copper ore. Copper is most abundant in the early stages, but in the later areas, we'll find like scarlet and there's it's like some others. See, that should be enough to make a. So we're going to do a lot of cooking in this playthrough. So let's see here. Kind of want to let's put it right there. So what can you cook with this? Well, let's take a mushroom and this. So every time you do this, the one that's in kind of like grayed out, that's a recipe you don't have yet. So yeah, 5 blue glow for 10 minutes, 4.2 health every second for 20 seconds, 19 food, and 1.4 mana every second for 10 minutes. Yes, you do have mana in this game because there's a magic skill tree. So yeah, so that's what you can do with the mushy tulip salad. So, and then these things I'll show you how to. Uh, I'll show you what to do with those. Of course, we're going to need a bunch of storage. So I'm probably gonna put storage over here, probably. So it's there's a box right here. Now for like crafting ores and stuff like that, I'm probably gonna put one right here. So uh, put that in there for now. I'm gonna keep all the wooden stuff. Let's see. So let's make another box. Let's see. We're gonna make it to the left of this. That makes more sense. Um, so I'll just turn this random junk we can just put in there, and ancient gemstone. You're gonna make a lot of boxes, by the way. So let's see. Let's put that there for now. And you can move these boxes and stuff later if you want to. So, all right. So now we got a copper going here. How much copper we have left? I don't think we had that much. Okay, so we've got 14 copper. Let's see what we can do with it. So now I'm going to make a copper workbench. So I'm just going to put it in front of that because you really don't need that anymore. So what's nice once you upgraded stuff, you can still do it still does the previous tier as well. So you don't need the original wooden workbench. You can destroy that if you want to. So I'm just gonna do that. See, there you go. Because that would just be wasting space. So all right, so now we've upgraded that. So let's do a copper pickaxe. Destroy that one. Let's see. So definitely going to be needing all that stuff. Okay, so that's looking good so far. Hold on a second, folks. Okay, everything looks like it's still in order. So, all right, so we got that. So we can put the copper away. So what's great about this game in the early parts of this game, that you actually had to get into the individual resources from each of the chests and move them into your inventory. But now, if it's in the general vicinity of uh, the uh, the chests are in the general vicinity of any workbenches or you know any tool making items, then it'll automatically take it out of the chest around it. So it's a lot easier and a lot more convenient. So kudos to the dev team for doing that. So anywho, all right. So now what we got to do is I want to see if we try to find some water or something. Let me find some water up this way. I think. Oh, here's you see those X's in the ground. That means it's something's buried there. So let's see what one is that. So yes, we got these weird valuable items. I really don't necessarily know what to do with them. So we're just going to put that aside for now. So we go through a lot. Okay. Yeah, we're going to definitely need some seeds and some place to garden. But Ow. So I'll show you what this thing does. So that's going to last for 10 minutes. You don't have to be using torches and stuff all the time. So very handy early game. The later game, you'll get a lantern, so it's like you won't really need it that much. So. Okie dokie. So right now I'm just currently just digging around at random. It doesn't really, you don't really have to go specifically anywhere. I'm trying to find a place that has water so we can. Okay, we got some new enemies here. See, I really don't have any weapons. I guess I need to make a sword. I don't really want to do. I really don't want to do a sword, but I guess we really don't have much of a choice here. So, that's bothering me. Okay, so we got our first thing in running. So we have. So now this range we're gonna have 5% less food drain when running. So, yay, we leveled that up. Exciting. Yeah. All right, so yeah, very exciting. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna do. I really don't want to make a sword. I really don't. Small backpack. Okay, so that's a small backpack. So what we can do here. See now, this backpack is going to have pouches in it. So you can't put backpacks in these. There we go. So just pouches. So you can do like seed pouches where you can actually move seeds out of your inventory so you can fit other crap inside your inventory. So it is very nice. So this is just a small backpack. We can get larger ones later in the game. So I'm not really. In my Switch profile, I've only beaten the first boss. I'm trying to. I attempted multiple times on the second one, but yeah, it kept killing me. It's the one that moves around in a circle, so you'll see that eventually. But okay, so I think we need some more copper. Let's go ahead and make some more copper bars. I guess in the meantime, I guess we can just use our. Okay. I'm more copper here. Okay, mining. So now we have more mining damage now. So I'm just kind of going around here getting some more copper ore. Because at the beginning of the game, you just got to get your resources set up. I mean, it does take time. Bomb peppers are very, very useful. You can make grenades with them, which I'll show you later in the game. Let's see. This is interesting. Oh. Oh, oh, that's a big fella. Yeah, we're going to have to come back. I'm going to have to go back to base here for just a second. There's going to be a lot of going back and forth here because I just don't really. I know. I'm seeing about it. Keep your pants on. All right. So you can eat mushrooms by themselves, but I found out that combining these to make this soup, mushroom soup. See, it actually doubles it. So yeah, that's gonna take a minute. So all right, so we got some more of that. Got some more of that going. At some point, I need to find some water. Um, start exploring out this way, shall we? Oh, I'm also going to need a repair bench. Oh, yeah, I need copper. So, let's see, probably put that. It doesn't matter which way it's facing. so, so you can either do a copper sword or you can do a wood bow. I'm actually going to be doing the wood bow. I do not like melee swords. So, um, I guess we can do this. Temporary armor until we find something better. Raincoat. Interesting. Rubber boots. Hmm. Fascinating. I did not see these before. I didn't see these in the Switch version. Alright, well, regardless of a bow, so the way that I like to set this up is I have my bow right here, my pickaxe, my bow, and this stuff is eventually going to get replaced by like mills and mushrooms and shit like that. So I leveled up and speaking of, there we go. So we got some levels up here. So as you can see in cooking, we got to level 2 here. So cracking's level 2, running's level 7. These two right here, you're going to level up really fast. So yeah, this is gonna be fun, y'all. I'm really excited about this. So I'm a happy fox, even though I look like a human. So all right, yeah. Some call it a midlife crisis. Don't care. Just I think everybody has an alter ego. It's just their choice to embrace it. You know. All right. So the more you know. Um, crafting shit. I guess that really doesn't matter. Ooh, I'm pressing buttons. Also, you can do this. Voila. So dirt block. Blocks there. Scrap parts. What this is for is it. I'm surprised. Where is it? Am I just missing it or something? Okay, I need this. The salvage and repair station. This is a must-have. So I think this will. Okay, yeah. So we should have enough bars for that. So let's see here. Yeah, yes, we do. Okay, cool. So this is probably the last thing I'm going to put over here is the repair station. Now, a fair warning to all of y'all viewers that I'm actually what's considered organized chaos. So a lot of this stuff is not going to be perfect or anything like that. I'll eventually will round this out, probably decorate it and sort of make it all blue like I did my last on my Switch profile. So yeah, it's going to happen. You're going to see pretty much everything. So how you repair stuff now? It's pretty easy. This is repair and this is enforce. Reinforce just means it actually kind of adds an extra layer of durability on it. So it will go down, like durability does. So once it's that additional bar is out, it's out until you reinforce it. It requires a certain a specific thing. Like for example, this. So it's going to need that in order to reinforce it, right? So to fix stuff, scrap parts. The scrap parts are just kind of found at random, and also when you salvage items you don't need, you're gonna get scrap parts as well. So go ahead, go ahead and fix that. Scrap parts I like to keep over here. It's kind of a OCD type thing. Let's put copper in here. So I'm not gonna use this stuff just yet. Let's see. Whoops. Let's go ahead. What the hell am I doing? That's 10 ore. Go ahead and make that real quick. There we are. So we got some tin easily put in there. It doesn't really matter as long as we're at our base. We can. I really don't know how far away you can actually use this. There's a certain distance. I'm sure somebody that somebody that's read the wiki or has played this that knows that tidbit of information. So whoever it is, yeah, well, I'll probably get commented on it at some point. All right, so let's see what else we need to do here. No, I said we're doing pretty good here. Probably can use some more armor. Yeah, this probably be wise. So I want this. I don't think we're gonna have enough copper for that. Where's our copper at? So we only have 7 copper. So yeah, our stuff is pretty limited right now. But these early enemies and stuff, they really don't hurt much. You really don't need armor until you start getting to like the. Well, I'll show you more of the annoying stuff later. But yeah, I, I am not thinking today. All right, so we got. Okay, there we go. Wouldn't be this annoying. All right. Well, here's some water. Oh, hey. Oh, of course I can't see. I can't see shit. I really hate that. I can't wait until I get a lantern because it's so annoying to try to navigate that. Oh, that's aggravating. Oh well. But that's mine. Fox doesn't mind it. Just prefers, darkness is okay. You just gotta, you know. I, I can live with it. It's cool. It's totally cool. Nothing wrong with it at all. Um, yeah. Oh, something's bothering me. I need to do this. I'm pressing random buttons, by the way. So eventually what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to carve all this stuff out here, and this is just going to be part of my base. Probably going to clear all this out at some point, and we are going to make this like a nice garden area or something. Because eventually we'll have walls with doors and stuff like that. We're not going to do anything fancy because we really don't have a whole lot of stuff right now. So we're kind of going in either direction, and yeah, just kind of way it is. Okay, so here we stand so far. Rain's at level 9. We almost get another skill point for that. Oh, now that I think about it, let's go to. Let's see. I guess we're going to need a watering can at some point. Okay, so railroad tracks, I'm not really going to use those just yet because I've noticed that once you can make tracks all the way up until like the the caterpillar boss, whatever that's called, the worm boss. Because if you lay those down, it's just going to destroy it when it comes by. So there's no point in going past it. So, see, beds, if you make a room with a bed and a light and stuff, if you meet, like, there's a trader you'll meet. So, yeah, he'll come live, you know, at your base if you do that. Oh, here we go, small lantern. That's what I was looking for. Excellent. See, now when we go into dark places, you can, like, freaking see. It's not very bright, which honestly you don't need that much light. But oops. Okay, sand blocks. What you can do is you can actually get a thing that will actually melt glass, sand into glass. So, I think what we're going to do is we're just kind of into the dark. Oh, by the way, I'm very good with this bow, so I love range combat. So, oh, see this thing right here? Be very wary of it. See, this is what it does. Boom, baby. Oh, explosives are fun. Okay, let's see here. Bomb peppers. Oh, I love those things. So the glow tulips, I really don't. Okay, so that big thing right there. Okay, there's a trick with this guy. Get his attention. Come, come on, big boy, let's go. See, when he's got spikes out, you can only do like one damage, and he heals himself. So, really does not matter what you have to wait until he hits something and then he's vulnerable, then just go for it. And that's what I had to do. Okay. Something's off about this. I don't know what it is. Huh. Oh! Seeds! Okay, I don't understand. I don't know why this would go the opposite way. Alright, well, that's fine. So we've got some seeds we can play around with. Yeah, I'll get to guarding a little bit later because I want to, because I don't like to be there's some armor that I want to try to find a base, try to find some more slime, and just gonna do some exploring this video. I'm not I'm not really going to do anything off camera. I just don't really think that's fair to you, the viewers. So I don't do that stuff. So hard berries are pretty good. So you can save those. You can make health potions out of them, which I'll show you guys later on in the playthrough. Giant mushrooms. Now, giant mushrooms are actually something different. Oh, the waypoint. Yeah, that first boss is right up there. So yeah, he's actually he's really not that difficult. But what I'm gonna do is I'm not really gonna worry too much about him just yet. See, there he is. Yeah, we're not engaging him just yet. So yeah, well, what I mean by the giant mushroom, I'll show you what it does. It's a very special item. Permanent when eaten on 25 max health, only once. So yeah, let's go ahead. Yes, and that health is permanent, like the way it says. So it means permanent. It's there for good. Ooh, ooh, bomb pepper. Okay, let's see here. Low tulips, I really don't. Unless you want some increased light or something, I don't see really the purpose of it anymore. Let's see, how much slime is that? Got 7 slime. A lot more slime than that. Alright. Probably need to go back and fix some stuff anyway. Oh, that's one. Cool. Now, I'm sure some of you out there are experts in this game and say, oh, you can create this type of flooring right here. See that right here? I can pick that up and actually make a little thing by my base, but I do not roll that way. So that's why I like it. That's why I like adventure. So we are going to need like a garden chest or something because that's what I'm going to do. let's put it right here. So this is going to be our garden chest. So we're going to eventually going to expand this at some point. All the seeds and crap out. Tulips I have no use for anymore. Bomb peppers are going to be very, very handy. I'll show you why later on. So gee, I don't necessarily know what to do with that. I actually found a few of those in my last profile. I just did not know what to do with them. I think I held on to them and haven't done anything with them yet. So, you know. Anyway, so speaking of that, I think this is a really good time for us to stop for this this video. So, thanks for watching, everybody. This is Bluefox here signing off. I will see you all next vid.